Congratulations to Romero for winning a gift decision versus Marinez. This was the battle of the undefeateds. I definitely disagree with the judges. I had Marinez winning the fight. I wasn't scoring the fight to begin with. Nevertheless, it was a close fight where I had Marinez winning the fight. I don't believe anybody out there had Romero winning by 118 to 110. I don't know what that judge was watching, but he clearly wasn't watching the same fight I was watching. This was a close fight where Marinez was in control of the fight with his jab. He was touching up Romero with that jab all night, controlling him in the process, and Romero in return did not land that many clean punches. So how did the judge had it 118 to 110? I really don't know. Either way, it was a good fight nevertheless. It's not Romero's fault, it's the judge's fault. Because Romero, he tried his best. You could clearly see that he was trying. However, he was telegraphing a whole lot. Romero fought like the version of Maidana that first came from Argentina. You could clearly see he had power. He could go somewhere with it. But the problem with Romero is that even when he was jabbing to the body, he wasn't closing the distance between him and Marinez. He will jab to the body, but then he will step out when he's the shorter fighter with a shorter reach. That's just the recipe for disaster. That's why Romero was lunging a whole lot, because he was out of distance. But if you're going to jab, might well jab your way in if you are the shorter fighter with the shorter reach. Which part of the reason Marinez gave Romero such a hard time, beside being a really good boxer, is that Romero fought at the wrong distance from round one. You could clearly see that Romero was really banking on his power. However, when he couldn't cash out because his power wasn't able to do the magic, he had to bank on plan B, but it seemed like he did not have one, which in the future, that's something he really needs to work on, because walking forward trying to apply pressure on a boxer that's taller than you with longer reach is actually the right game plan. However, just not with the Philly shell, especially when Romero is not the fastest puncher in the world and he doesn't have the best footwork in the world. That's why Romero would have been much better off fighting off a pickable style going forward. You have to work with your attributes, and I just believe Romero would have been better offensively minded if he did so, because the Philly shell works best when you counterpunch. And Romero was trying his best to counter Marinez, but he was headhunting a whole lot. Romero, in fact, had a lot of success whenever he countered to the body. But whenever he tried to counter to the head, he caught leather instead. So with that being stated, the moral of the story, Romero has a lot to work on. On the other hand, Marinez, even though he lost tonight, he was really the winner in a lot of people's eyes, including mine. So the sky's the limit. Hopefully he get another opportunity in one of the deepest divisions in boxing. The lightweight division is very deep, and Marinez is a really good boxer with a deep amateur background and a great pro record. So with that being stated, the sky's the limit. On the other hand, Romero, his corner was telling him he was winning the fight, which he's absolutely correct according to the judges, just not according to a lot of fans. Either way, Romero was asking the question because obviously as a fighter, when your adrenaline is running, if you do get hit, if it's really not a hurtful shot, sometimes you don't really know if you blocked the punch or you got hit by the punch. But you would definitely know when you miss a punch. And Romero missed a whole lot. That's why he was asking the question. But either way, this was definitely a good fight between two undefeated fighters. They should run it back because Marinez earned it. So with that being stated, we definitely going to touch on this on Split Decision tomorrow. So subscribe below if you're trying to get smart about them. And if you're trying to get dumb about a second, don't. And listen to these decafs, the dumb casual ass fans / old media that don't know shit about boxing Word to Roger Mayweather, may he rest in peace. Click on the notification bell to get notified every time I post or go live on Split Decision. It's a boxing debate / talk show, mixed, master, engineered, produced by yours truly, AKHi. So with that being stated, subscribe, click on the notification bell if you want to be an AKHi of mine. AKHi stand for my brother, and this is the boxing hood of boxing. And to be continued on the next episode of AKHi TV. Peace, and we out of here.